In this question, we've been given some information, 2x plus z equals 4, and we're asked to use that to calculate the minimum value of y equals z squared plus xz minus x squared. Now we need to use this information because this equation here has got three variables, so we can't just graph it and find a minimum value. So the first thing we're going to do is I'm going to rearrange that. So if I've got 2x plus z equals 4, I can rearrange that z equals 4 minus 2x. Now what I can do is I can use that to substitute into my original equation to get rid of the z and have everything related to x. So therefore I now end up with y equals 4 minus 2x squared plus x times 4 minus 2x minus x squared. So if I expand this out, that gives me 16 minus 16x plus 4x squared. This next lot of brackets gives me plus 4x minus 2x squared minus x squared. Now if I collect my like terms, my final equation ends up being y equals 16 minus 12x plus x squared. Now we know that to find a maximum or minimum point, it's when our derivative equals 0. So let's find the derivative. dy dx is going to equal minus 12 plus 2x. So remember, our minimum point or our stationary point is going to be when dy dx equals 0. So if I have minus 12 plus 2x equals 0, 2x equals negative 12, therefore x equals negative 6. So we know we've got a stationary point or a turning point because that's a quadratic. What we need to do now is decide, is it a maximum or a minimum point? Okay. So we can look at our derivative function. Okay, so we got x. We know that when x is 6, our dy dx is going to be 0. So we've got a stationary point there. Let's try a number less than x. Let's say when x is 3, dy dx is going to be minus 12 plus 6, so it's going to be negative, so it's going to be going down. Let's try a value higher than 6. Let's try 9. dy dx is going to be negative 12 plus 18, so it's positive, and therefore we have a minimum point. So we've found our x value. Substitute that back into our original function to find our y value. Y equals 16 minus 12 times negative 6 plus negative 6 squared, which gives us negative 20. So therefore, at negative 6, negative 20 is our minimum point.